is up YouTube? It is Zeta TCG here, and we are gonna watch the Dragon Duel finals. They're about to start. DeAndre is running Cleforts. I do not know his opponent, but we are gonna find out. You can listen to some commentary. I'll raise up the volume a little bit for you guys. If you didn't watch my last commentary from the third place match between Chase and Akira, I am having my volume or the sound coming out of my big speaker. If you can't hear it, I'm very sorry. This is the first time I'm doing this. If I do this again, it's going to be so much better. I promise, guys. But thank you so much for watching again. As always, I will be quiet for a little bit. I'm snagging on some pizza right now, getting ready to watch DeAndre take this home. Even though Dragon Duels really aren't that special, but that doesn't matter. If he's representing the United States, I gotta watch it.
But it's better than having your opponent combo off and do all their crazy stuff before you have a chance to do it. Right, and then they flip up their trap of choice. So they can mind crush your searches out. They can lose a turn, all of your stuff. They can fiendish chain you. You need to get a turn without all of that. Yes. I haven't seen the players start yet, but I'm not sure if this one goes into the right place. Nope, we are actually moving to the main event hall, where all of the super festivities for the new Yugioh movie and everything have been taking place throughout the day. Our finalists will be playing...
New Yu-Gi-Oh movie confirmed? Oh shit.
That hall across the way. Oh, that hall was packed. I managed to get a chance to go over there. They had some panels going on with some of their original voice actors. Zuki Takahashi was also there, so that's no big deal. It's been quite a festival.
Lose one cancer. Pretty much loses this matchup.
This thing at 6 p.m.
Oh my god, that's so funny. You guys see that? Oh shit. No, you guys don't. Hold on.
It's pretty crazy. Like, this morning it's completely packed. Thousands and thousands.
This shit right here.
10,000 people.
No, not that. Come on, computer. There you go. I love shit like that, guys. I think that shit's so funny. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, how on earth do you say that game? Jesus. Oh god, okay. Okay, DeAndre Nathaniel Mason, that's his name. And then I don't have a flying fuck how to say that name. I'm so sorry, guys. We're just gonna call him My Jail, okay?
Very well could be. Albert Michael won 2 years
No offense to him whatsoever, man.
And then graduated to the main event last year. Or he very nearly won
I do think, though, DeAndre has this in the bag. Cleforts are really good. I don't know what this guy is running, though. My Jail.
We could have similar history made here today, though, with the potential first 2-time world champion, or maybe the first 3-time consecutive world championship appearance, depending on who wins the all-ages main event. DeAndre Mason starting things off with Upstart Goblin. Draws 1 card deeper in the deck that makes it 1,000 points harder for him to actually win.
Do we know what they have in their hands? Come on.
Clefort Helix is normal summoned, 2 cards face down. It doesn't appear he has the sacrifice this time around. Stellar Deneb is normal summoned. And it's immediately hit by Solid.
Now we know.
5,000 to 6,000. But DeAndre is the one with the monster on the field. One of those is probably a call to haunted. I haven't seen the hands loading in.
Plays and Satellars? Satellars are going to get wrecked.
But when you see that many...
5 back row. What kind of
shit?
shit?
Confident in a talent like that, that probably... I've got to think that is the case. DeAndre? Wise move, decides just to attack, test the waters. He also have damage through.
He doesn't have anything.
He commits to any kind of summon or something in phase 2. Will give us an idea of what he was doing. Okay, no, he's just setting an additional card. Second card face down, nothing in the end phase.
What's he drawing to?
No, probably doesn't have 4. He wouldn't have just blue pants. Could just be the classic set everything bluff that never works. Yeah. Especially with like pendulum monsters that you can get back anyway. The thing. Right. The only way that you're going to get caught off guard is if your opponent plays Dimension Prism, which is Solomon bottles, I think, are the real things that you got to worry about. But if you don't summon anything, you just keep attacking until you win.
Yeah, the Telemark player has to, account actually has to.
What is that? Is that MST?
It
Okay.
takes 18, and DeAndre sets the third card, but in the end phase, that's going to be hit by a Ghost Rare. This Ghost Space Typhoon.
That's a gold rare, you idiot. Oh my god.
Mind Crush being changed. That's a blind Mind Crush. I mean, you know the five lanes. Oh, okay. Did he just?
I think he just guessed
Really?
reinforcement of the army and
What a
got it
guess.
right.
What?
Just a little bit. You know, it could be a case
Is this
where
kid psychic? Holy
didn't
shit.
protect his hand properly.
And his opponent may have
Caught a
seen.
flash of it and knew what to call. So now Fiendish Chain is being activated. Targeting the Helix. It's out of play to stop damage.
Is he?
DeAndre changes
Oh my
his Space
god.
Typhoon from his hand.
That was the best shit right here.
So that'll leave the
Look at that.
Helix at
Hold on,
1800,
I gotta
but
find it.
still allow the freedom to attack.
Here you go. Is he Pegasus? Oh shit.
He's,
Oh my god.
hopes coming in are adding up very quickly.
This guy,
And
okay,
in case
so
you
he's
were
gonna swing
wondering,
for more damage.
winner
He
of the
could
third
probably
and
win
fourth
this
place
game
match
within one or
for
two
the Dragon
turns.
Duel was in fact Zoltan, Kolonix of Hungary, with his hero deck.
Very well played.
Lose one turn.
One turn game activated for DeAndre.
And he's using that on the draw phase, as he's done with all of his negation traps. Very solid technical play from DeAndre. Stellanite Unukalai, normal summons, sending Deneb to the graveyard with its ability. With lose one turn face up, it will be possible to negate Deneb's effect even if it is special summon. And that Helix was in fact normal summon, so it's totally okay to play it that way. Mihail is now 2 more hits from Helix away from defeat in Game 1 of the finals. But now he has a monster that can match wits and
I
fits.
don't know what you guys
before
think on
Helix.
lose one turn. You could think of it as a cancer card if you want.
With fists,
Um,
from what I see, it's just some kind of weird spaceship.
It's really up to you.
Well, I mean, that's
I haven't ran into
Unukalai
it
has the,
in any Cleave 4
Duel
games
fight
that I went
just
up
for
against,
Duel.
but that was probably because it hasn't came out
It's a
yet.
distinct advantage.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I haven't dueled in a long time
And in fact, they do.
against people on
And they
like
cancel
Dueling
each
Network
other
or what
out.
have you. I usually just go on Dueling Network to watch duels, and he's gonna change torrential to that
Activated
summon.
on the normal summon for Fort Carrier. That loads up a second
If he can top
monster
deck a
to
scout, he has this in the
So
bag.
DeAndre
Oh
can
my
actually
gosh.
special summon or pendulum summon his monsters at full power, but
Gonna go
they'll
Vega?
to defense. And they're
Doesn't
really
want a special
defensive
summon,
if he
so he's
does.
gonna
Appear
forego
to,
that
pendulum
effect.
summon. Vega, with nothing left in hand, drops Mihail, and he starts to get some damage in on DeAndre. DeAndre saw a quick flash of his hand. Looks like he's got Dark Hole.
That's pretty.
Why not?
Feels like a little bit of a desperate dark hole there. Just sweep the one monster, but I guess he's trying to conserve life points.
Well, he wants to conserve life points and get rid of possible exceed materials.
He needs to top deck
Yeah,
a
to follow up
scout.
is alter
If he can top deck scout, search for
Right.
which would get the one
Yes.
for
Unless
monolith,
it is.
and
On the
just
menu.
pendulum summon from
which
the extra deck.
would have 3,000 attack.
That's
Actually,
easy
it
money.
would still be negated because lose one turn is up first.
It's
That's
gonna
like
go
the
out
skill
tear.
drain, Jinzo problem. If
Right.
skill drain's up first, Jinzo's negated. If Jinzo comes down first, then you can't play skill drain.
Right. Okay. So yeah, he. Here we go.
You have normal summon of Deneb,
Investigated.
of Altair to get back Deneb. Activates it anyways, but it's still negated by lose one turn. And Maxi was chained to get DeAndre one card deeper into the deck.
He needs to top deck scout. He needs to.
DeAndre's up. And it looks like he may have and able to assemble his pendulum monsters.
Right here.
So
Stealth.
stealth is normal summoned.
It's gonna
and
bottomless
bottomless
it,
trap hole.
man. That's tough.
Could be a little scary. Using bottomless trap hole on just that one monster leaves DeAndre open to be able to pendulum summon a bunch of monsters back. And the thing to look out for is that Clifford Monolith is a normal monster with 2400 attack. So if you pendulum summon that, which isn't something you would normally do,
Okay,
you
he
would
got the
entirely
scout.
go around your own use one
Is he
turn.
gonna Nova Alpha down?
There's Nova Alpha to negate that.
And now Mihal is right back in it. DeAndre is down to 3100. Hog Duality could very well do it. He's got Unokalai. That would be enough.
Yep, that's what it goes for.
Chase the Unokalai.
He can't special summon though.
DeAndre not giving anything away. He may in fact have a trap to deal with. He actually doesn't have Torrential in his main deck.
Duality prevents him from special summoning though.
He's going through the Rising Cards and Breakup because he knows he's going to get knocked out this turn. So he's just going to take a quick scan of see if he can figure out what sort of ratios his opponent's playing or if there's anything in there that he wouldn't really expect to see from a talent player. May as well take a look for you for the opportunities.
Now we don't know that Mihal doesn't know that DeAndre doesn't play Torrential. But he has a mystical
He
space.
got
Wrath
an
anyway,
MST,
second lose a turn.
The set card, which was another
And that'll
lose
wrap
one
things up
turn.
for the first duel. So, after a fairly strong start with DeAndre,
And wow.
despite the lack of Clifford Scout, Mihal is able to
Okay,
get back
well,
into it.
they told
And
they
take
told
the
us how
first
to
duel
correctly
of
pronounce
duel
his name,
finals.
but Meow,
Meow
he had
was
outs, man.
one move.
He had great outs. If DeAndre has response to those traps, or if he cannot get into sacrifice or his scouts early and often, he is going to lose, and that's going to be a big problem.
Multiple copies of that. And he also has a bunch of spell and trap removal. He's got dust tornadoes and mystical space typhon, that sort of thing to help get rid of all of those extra cards. And then he also has Pocket 4 Towers.
Tower is always being the interesting one where you're looking for a deck that doesn't actually have an answer to it, and then you put the guy in the way.
So the thing that's
That guy in white keeps on moving his mouth away from the microphone.
that there are a lot of promotional cards that are available in various territories across
I'm
the
gonna freaking
all
say that in
territories
chat. Hold on,
across
guys.
the world. And in the interest of fairness, such cards aren't allowed for the World Championship. One such card is number 52, Diamond Crab King. Diamond
Yes.
King Crab. One way or the other, which has an effect that changes its attack to 3,000, and as a result, is able to crash into towers and take it off the field. It's a rank 4 Xyz monster you see in Telenite decks all the time, but not here.
And not in Europe. That'll be one that we've not seen before. But I've definitely seen that one discussed quite a bit.
Man.
So DeAndre
Can we get
Mason, I
some
think,
English-speaking people in the chat? I don't speak Spanish, man.
Just went off with the towers. That would be a very solid way to win a world championship title.
Does he play Heroic Challenger, Heroic Champion Excalibur? For us? So that'd be another way to get rid of it, is doubling up to 4,000 attack, way bigger than Tower could deal with.
He does not play that one.
Very interesting.
I think there's an active there at 2 towers. Now I'm seeing a lot of effects that want to do anything to it.
Did that Ben?
I'm going to not have enough materials or
Cannot be destroyed
Hold on,
by
this guy said something.
one material, yes.
So, yeah.
So you'd have to get it up to three
materials and
Three materials and crash.
It wouldn't kill it. It wouldn't destroy itself, but it would take out the towers.
That'd be the way to do it. Preferably you want 4 materials on it, so you'd also walk out summons for the next turn, so you don't just get beat by whatever gets pendulum summon next.
Yeah, so you could just go with this sort of
DeAndre needs to take the second game. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he needs to do it in some way or
Watch
form.
out for though. The effect of towers, if it is activated, does not actually affect cards. The card that your opponent
Oh, right,
is
so it's actually making you make the decision to sacrifice the graveyard. It's not a effect.
So if you could keep your own towers on the field by increasing its attack points with your Clifford, instead of trying to decrease the opponent's attack points, even on Maniac might not be able to.
I'll see if that one comes into play.
because we are ready for Duel 2, possibly the final duel of the 2015 Dragon Duel World Championship.
Hey,
final.
that's Carrier, I believe. I don't even know.
He starts with Clifford Shell.
Shell.
That's the one
Shit,
that
man.
can attack
Wasn't even
twice,
close.
returning inflicts piercing battle damage if it's tribute summon. I don't see that one very much anymore. It's a scale 9, which is it's nice to have around just because it's a scale 9, but also
Set
you can
4,
attack
pass.
get 5,600 damage out of one card over multiple turns. 4 face down cards. Join it. And you saw Nihil decided
You gonna
to
go Vega? Does he
second
have a vanities?
to get that extra card.
Lose 1 turn.
Line Prison Mirror being flipped.
Light Imprisoned
Some
Mirror.
Heroes flipped.
That
He's
is
got
flipped.
Typhoon again.
MST. Damn.
And Unclai's up next. Starlight Deneb sent to the graveyard. And the monsters are placed to the side while pot shuffling occurs. So even though the mirror was lost, the mirror force is still there, which would really spell trouble for Mihail, depending on what the rest of the hand is. It's like just about wrapped up with that. And we'll see if Mihail decides to go into his extra deck or into his battle phase. He goes to the extra deck and puts down Tiller Knight Ptolemaeus in defense, along with 1, 2.
Ptolemaeus. Oh, shit.
It's like 2 cards face down. The last one was left in his hand. And he loses both mirror forces, 2 mirror forces, the 2 dust tornadoes.
I'll see you 2 Mirror Forces.
Wow.
I'll see you 2 Dust Tornadoes.
Which is better, a pair of dust tornado or a pair of mirror force?
Depends on whatever spell attack cards you have. So if the 2 Mirror Forces are the only ones that you have, not so good.
He's gonna detach 3 and
pile up
he's
materials.
gonna
And this
go
time he
into
ranked up in Pleiades during the end phase.
Pleiades. Okay.
Detaching to bounce yet another spell or trap card off the field.
Could have been Mirror Force. There was 50% chance there.
Well, I mean, he can use the other one this turn, because all that happened in DeAndre's end phase. He attacks and runs into the Mirror Force. And now he's going to go ahead and use the Pleiades effect to get Shell off the field. Altair drops in main phase 2 to revive.
Deneb.
Oh, both were Mirror Force.
Yeah.
So DeAndre had 2 pair, Mirror Force and Dust Tornado.
Wow, to match his opponents to Mirror Force.
Altair brings back Deneb. Searching likely for Altair. There
Yep.
it is.
Probably gonna XZ into something. If he wants draw power, maybe Tsukiyomi.
This is now in main phase 2. And Mihail uses his 2 level 4 monsters to summon Daigusto Emerald.
Gonna go Daigusto, wow.
Shuffle 3 monsters back into his deck. Draw another card. I would not be
Wow,
shocked
he's
if
gonna
he just takes
recycle?
all of the Xyz monsters that were just used.
I didn't see that
as part of
coming.
that
Shit.
Pleiades play.
Yeah, but then he can just make that play later on.
Goes Triver. Altair. Pleiades, and Ptolemaeus. So everything but the Triver. Triver, I believe, is the only Xyz monster he plays 2 of in his extra deck.
That is correct.
So he still has 1 in there, if he needs to summon it later on.
Which is why he can afford to wait and see if he gets the keeps the Douglas Emerald when the turns to attack right at the end of one phase.
Once this shuffling is finished, DeAndre's going to really be looking for a scout.
Yeah, no
He's
kidding.
got 3 Summoner's Art, along with a pair of scouts. And a couple of possibilities he might be able to pick up to dig even further into the deck.
Either of those cards, do you summon the shell and crash into the dodger so and I suppose it slightly depends on whether or not actually it sets any card stone.
Right. You mean if I get scout, or if I don't get scout?
If you don't get scout, because the Gustone will get another.
Yeah, no, you have to destroy it.
Yeah, it's a card that you can't afford to let that swing back action.
You're just gonna get totally blown out if you let both draws off a die gust of emerald happen. The ideal scenario would be get scout and get sacrifice, so you can just run it down. And he picked up Summoner's Art, it looks like.
So yeah, it's going to go for that Gustone next week.
Wow.
Summoner's Art for DeAndre, just what he needs to turn this thing back in his favor.
No kidding. Of course,
Go
the
for
scout
Activates it.
got a pendulum.
Activates spec by paying 800. Mihal does not have the ghost over.
I believe man, they're not telling us what they have in their hands, man.
And he searches through his deck.
Gonna grab that monolith
Sacrifice is the best option.
or sacrifice.
He wants to get to sacrifice, yeah. That gets you a monster on the field with sacrifice on it. Problem is that Altair. He knows the Altair's there, and then Castell's coming next.
That's fine. Actually, because then he's got access to another scout. I mean, sacrifice will get chucked away and then he keeps his scout.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to tell you what else is in Mikael's hands though.
Oh, it's Mirror Force. That's right. You've got Mirror Force.
Oh, he's got a Mirror Force like that.
Yeah, that was the one that was bounced
Yeah,
back.
why don't you guys tell us that? Man, shit.
Yeah, grabs the sacrifice. That's going to get Emerald off the field. Sacrifice, Mirror Force, Scout, Shell isn't a bad field at all. The key is to not give up the 3 material rank 4. And just Altair isn't going to do that unless you get another Tellarknight in your hand. Because then you would Altair Vega other Tellarknight.
So he's actually got quite a few times open depending on what comes off the top of the deck.
Everything's shuffled up and ready to go. Before shell,
Okay, of course, there's the shell,
there's the
and then
sacrifice,
sack.
and it takes down like Gusto Emerald. Sets Mirror Force. But Meow doesn't know that yet. What are the chances, Meow thinks to himself, that I drew double Mirror Force, and he drew double Mirror Force, and he drew double Dust
He's
Tornado?
probably not thinking of it, to be honest.
Altair Noble summoned,
Oh.
and he did pick up the other Tellarknight, so Vega
Wow.
is the choice to bring back Unalkalai. That sends Danik to the graveyard, and now Mihal has access to his Triber.
That's gonna seems like he's the best play there. He'll get quite a bit of damage through, gets to take a card out of his opponent's hand, which could hit the sacrifice without tripping.
It could, but
If
when
Meow
I think back to his earlier play with
does
Duel,
run
his
Castell
priority
in
was
his
getting
extra deck, I
Tellarknight
think you
Polaris
overlay
Leads
the
back into
Vega and the Unakulai,
So I'm
and then you
thinking that
bounce
he might
back the Altair, and the next turn you could probably get the Deneb Search through the Altair
change
summon.
his mind
Like,
and put Triber back.
unfortunately, I can't remember it.
My recollection is that he did.
That's just a thought. I mean, I would certainly think about that. Or he could go into
There is
Delteros.
So the thing with bouncing Sacrifice and Scout back to the hand is that they have Scout back in their hand.
Yeah, and then they go just activate it, pay 800, and then concur.
This way, you destroy the Scout, and you have some time to buy. You can buy some time because they can't just ram shell into your Deltaros. It's risky though. If they pick up a stealth, things are suddenly going to go horribly wrong.
Oh,
Or you could just pick up Scout, and things will also go horribly wrong.
Wow.
Oh, Scout straight from the top.
Horribly right if you're DeAndre, but I'm sure that is a blow
Gonna grab the
to
stealth.
Mihaw's confidence. He searches out the Scout, tributes Shell,
Yeah, you got
which
a
is then
tribute.
treated as 2 tributes thanks to Sacrifice. For Stealth itself, activate Sacrifice as Chain Link 1, activate Stealth as Chain Link 2 on Deltaros, and Mihail is actually not allowed to respond at all because that's what Stealth does.
It's very, very powerful card. One of the best cards in the entire deck, alongside Clifford's Scout.
But
He's
for
gonna grab the
it's
monolith.
choice off of Sacrifice. That'll definitely get DeAndre a draw in the end phase, assuming that the game lasts that long. 28 and 18 would be 46, plus 1,000 more from Scout would not be enough. Alright, shuffling back up, and when we are finished, we'll have a 2,800 attack point Clifford Stealth on the field, along with Clifford Scout. DeAndre's got that face down Mirror Force. Clifford Monolith in his hand. I don't quite know what Mihaw's got down there. Monolith is activated in the other Pendulum Zone. And Mihao does have Torrential Tribute in his deck. He summons both Scout in defense position and Clifford in attack position, or Clifford Shell in attack position. So that'll be good for 4,600 damage, and it also puts some defense on the field. Now the great thing about Pendulum Summoning Scout in that position is if your opponent does happen to get their 3 material back, and they do go for Fiber, which they probably should not in this situation since it won't do anything to Stealth, you can just put Clifford Scout back in your hand, and now you have 2.
There you've got the insurance policy.
Mihal draws and takes a look at his extra deck.
DeAndre has put himself in a really great
Clifford Stealth
position
was
here.
Tribute summon, so it'll be unaffected by the activated effects of monsters whose level or rank is 7 or
I
lower.
believe he will also gain the effect of Monolith at the end phase.
Yep, don't get past 5 in Teller Knights, and you only get to 5 with the help of Ptolemaeus.
Which, yeah, I think this will follow us in radio.
Interesting. He does only play 1. Triton's the only one he plays multiples of.
It's just going to take 2 simple attacks from
Oh,
Shell
that's
and Stealth to win this game.
Reinforce of the army drops from Mihal. I still can't believe that blind call for reinforcement
Yeah,
with Mind Crush last time around. That's just madness.
that's ridiculous when you think there's only one in the entire format you're allowed to play. Well, not one in the entire format, but one in your deck at any time. That's a great force.
That would be an interesting format. Say like an 8-person tournament where each card in general can only appear once across everybody's decks.
That'd be really difficult.
Very difficult to enforce, but it'd be an interesting thing to think about.
Yep. Find some sort of way to do it other kind of draft.
Hmm.
And then regularly
Hold on.
I
Just read some guy
thinking
comment
about
that
one,
Meow
about a draft
cheated.
format where there really is only one of
He
each card.
cheated with
Like, if you
Constellar
took the entire
Pleiades.
3 set, for example, put 1 card from each of it.
I don't think he did. I think the judges would have picked up on that. There's
We
like
got
5
reinforcement
of
for
surroundings.
Altair into Denna, which gets the search, and they are turned into Evil Storm Exciton Knight.
He's putting himself in the extra deck, which he shouldn't be doing.
Exciton in
No, I don't
defense? Are
think
you
that's correct.
stupid?
Stealth is unaffected. It should still be on the field,
No one's called it.
unless there was a monster effect negation that I am unaware of. Dark Hole activated.
Yeah, he should be swinging for lethal this turn. Well, I guess the players have accepted it and moved on. That's quite unfortunate.
That is
Uh-oh.
not the time that you want to forget about something like that, especially when you're down a game.
Uh-oh.
In the finals of the World Championship.
Rigged. Where are the judges? Oh
Especially when
shit.
the opponent has the other option.
Totally forgot about Stealth's effect. Confirmed. Konami judges are terrible. Misplay. What do they even have judges
Choice
for?
off again this time around.
Dang, man. They don't even know it.
Everything's being shuffled up once again.
Okay. What would I go for a 2 rank 4 XZ? Dark Rebellion would be nice. It would easily get over Helix. If he does run Dark Rebellion XZ Dragon.
We're not forgetting anything, are we? That stealth was tribute summon off of the sacrifice shell.
Gonna go Castell. Okay. I was about to say Castell.
We can watch about it later. Maybe we miss something. But either way, the players are pretty cool.
Castell is a C7, both materials detached to send the Helix back into the deck.
Take one of these emptiness.
Picks up Danny's emptiness, but it's not helpful here. Vega is summoned, no effect. Attacks for 32 on top of that 52 from before. That should leave DeAndre at 800. He normal summons a stealth. Runs it into Vega, which goes through. Now getting dangerously low on life points. Both players dangerously low on life points at this point.
DeAndre needs to
Stealth
help
is
himself
taking
here.
out 4 back row cards from Mihail, who I believe is at 700 life points right now.
Both his scats are gone as well.
Yes.
DeAndre's going to lose.
DeAndre needs to top deck into something really nice here.
And it looks like Mihail actually didn't attack at one point with Castell.
He couldn't attack with somebody that was summoned because he was not attacked.
Right. Call 100 activated. Vanny's emptied his chain, but there's nothing left to help. And Mihail takes a 2-0 victory
Wow.
in the Dragon Duel World Championship.
Ridiculous.
That is definitely not how you want to see that end.
USA,
That's
man.
unfortunate, but at the same time, he played extremely
They
well.
got
Yeah, I
beat.
thought this actually
Man,
was
ridiculous,
very
man.
good.
I really
Great
thought
gameplay
DeAndre
on
could pull
both
this
sides
out.
here.
Yeah, I don't want
But-
to take anything away from him. It was
But the
unfortunate.
judges did miss on that stealth. They really did.
Yeah, both players played extremely well. I think the highlight really is the blind mind crush on reinforcement of the army.
I have to ask him how he knew
Because
that.
that's brilliant. Yeah, I do want to know when he comes back.
He might have been side of the table when he said,
But,
activate mind crush. He goes, yeah, I've got reinforcements in my head. He goes,
I believe you.
he
And
goes, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
It could have been something like this. But
I'll be interested to find out the story behind that later. That's definitely one he's going to want to tell all of his friends back home. So, that means that when all things are said and done, Mihail Flores of Peru,
We have less than 30 minutes left until the
Yes.
final.
the world champion.
trying to World Championship.
Very well done to him. You should be very excited. I'm sure we're going to see him again
Great job.
in the award ceremony a little bit later.
I think we'll see him again next year.
Yeah, he'll be here next year. Well, not here, wherever we decide to run the next championship. But big congratulations to him.
And that'll do it for us. Don't go away. The finals will be coming up very shortly.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Man, the judges really did miss on that stealth, man. I really think they did. But man, America has taken 2 L's, man. 4th place and now 2nd place, man. I don't know what to say about that. Man, that really kills. I do not know what's going to be in the final. The only deck I know was Galileo's. Was Galileo's Necro's deck, and I do not know what he's going up against. So we'll just have to wait and see. If it's going to be a Japanese player, I expect Masked Heroes. Or probably a mirror match with Necros, most likely. Maybe Cleeford's. I don't know. It could be even Satellars. I've seen a lot of Satellars, and that's really weird. Because Satellars are not doing great. Chase ran way too many traps, that's why he got fourth place. And he tried the artifact engine. It was worth trying here, considering that Roto's at 1. But, man, that was tough for us, man. America taking L's, man. I don't know what to say. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. In about 25 minutes, the final will start. It's going to start at 2 a.m. where I'm living, 4 o'clock over in Japan on Sunday, and it is Sunday. And I will also record that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching.